Hello everyone, and welcome back to a new episode of Invisible Inc. It's been a while since the last recording session, and so one thing is, hopefully, you guys can see this mouse. Check it out. I'm trying out some new, not exactly new technology. It's the same. Oops, yeah, see that happened. The same. I'm using the same program to record, but I'm now capturing my entire monitor instead of just the window that was playing Invisible Ink. And apparently when you do that, you can see the mouse, and that's okay. I think it records a little bit choppier, but I looked at some practice videos over and it seems fine. I think it's worth it to get the mouse. So I hope that you guys agree. But since it's been a while, I don't totally remember what the heck we were up to here. I see we have a fully upgraded Banks. That's pretty sweet. She's got all right, a Paralyzer 1 for some reason. Did I steal that in the last mission or something? I can't imagine I carried that around. Everybody's got a bunch of EMPs, right? We got this sweet cloaking set up. Yeah, I remember Banks is the best at everything. Prism has a shock trap and EMPs and cloaking, and she's got a real paralyzer, all right. Rush also has a real paralyzer and also EMPs. Okay, we got Derek. Okay. All right. We could buy a cooker. All right, I gotta look over everybody's augments too, because those probably matter. So Banks has gel injectors, chameleon movement, and torque injectors. Right, I love torque injectors. These are all great. I'm glad I gave them to her. Prism, yeah, got that. Got net downlink and anatomy analysis. Why did I give that to her? She doesn't even have a lethal weapon. Okay, well, we'll get back to that, I guess. Oh, right, yeah. Titanium rods, predictive brawling. All right, so she's just all about punching people. Great, good rush synergies. And Derek doesn't have anything yet. We got him pretty recently. That explains why he's not well upgraded. Okay. So I guess I just bought that because I anticipated getting lethal weapons. But, as it happens, Monster is willing to sell us one. It's got armor piercing 1, which is not a lot for this stage in the game. I'm worried a lot of the stuff we would want to kill has more armor than that. But okay. We could buy it from him. Anatomy analysis, remember, is when you kill something, it costs you some power but doesn't raise the alarm level. So, we would be using that, with a lethal weapon to eliminate guards who get to be sort of problematic. I guess I just bought it sort of probably because it was on cybernetics lab, and it was better. I didn't want to give a new socket to anybody. No one can take sockets, and I figured it was better to take it than not. I don't know exactly what programs we're using. I remember Seed Golem, yeah. Wisp, I love Wisp. Parasite, great. Okay, Leash, we were probably looking to upgrade out of that, I bet. Okay. So we're probably going to the NanoFab this next mission. And we got monies. So let's give everybody at least hacking 4 so they can use whatever EMPs we want. And, some more anarchy, sure. Forget the anarchy. We'll save money for what we buy at the NanoFab. We have 2 bits of med gel, which seems excessive here. And I'll take along this cooker for $500, even though I think it's probably not that good, because as I mentioned previously, I think we're sort of beyond the point in the game where money is a big deal. Now it's all about selecting good equipment packs and finding good items, and stuff you can buy is more or less the same as stuff you found on the ground at this point. Not quite. We couldn't empty out the NanoFab. So one thing we could do is we could do the vault first and then the NanoFab, and we'd have enough money to maybe get a few more things, but I'd rather hit the NanoFab first. That way we'll just have new gear sooner. I also installed a mod that just improves the UI for a couple things that I think helps a fair bit. Modulate 2.0, okay. So programs cost more, not so great. Why does Golem only cost 1? Shouldn't it cost... Oh, right, because Seed, it costs 4. Right, I keep forgetting. So, like, it would cost 0, but then it's plus 2, but for some reason with these weird demons, like, the costs are 1 lower than they should be for Golem or something. I don't know, it's weird. Okay, so who are we usually scouting with? Probably Banks, but right now Rush is in the way. Fine. Okay, there's a guy here, and he is patrolling right into our room. And something I've been forgetting in one of my other playthroughs is that, like, you got to check out what kind of guy it is. I got caught off guard by someone with 180-degree line of sight in a situation very much like this, and I just hit everybody up against the wall here. And he came through and saw me anyway and, like, completely wrecked me. So fine, this guy doesn't have that great. Jeez. Everything has so many firewalls. Do I have, like, some really cool... Right, well, I could EMP that, but I'm not so sure that would be great. Plus, I think Rush just had, like, EMP 1. Yeah. I'm kind of inclined to just parasite this camera, but it's going to be forever before we get in if we do that, right? I guess that's kind of, we're kind of stuck with that unless we, like, someone has invisibility, right? Banks, yeah, I mean, Banks could get through eventually. I mean, she could get through right away, but I don't know if you want to blow your stealth on that. It might be better to just parasite this. Yeah, see, everything's so expensive now. We have so little power. And then hang out against the wall, really. And then next turn, can we golem twice? Yeah, we can afford that. So we can get through this camera on the next turn. We'll just wait right here. It's going to cost a lot of power, but we can do it. We could also maybe plop down an EMP, right? Like Banks has a pretty decent one, right? That would work. I think that's pretty good. I'm reasonably certain that that guard won't hear it, and if he does, we can knock him out or kill him or something. Yeah, I mean, we could just kill him with anatomy analysis. That's pretty cool. But I don't think he will. I think he's far enough away. It only reaches like 3 tiles, and he's like 5 away, so let's do that. I was carrying Buster Chips, so we've got like a 4 firewall Buster Chip, which is perfect for this safe. Okay? Done. Yeah, he doesn't seem to have heard. And he didn't see us. Great. And we also seem to have nailed this safe with our firewall. Or not our firewall, our EMP. Okay, it looks safe to come on in. So let's do that. This EMP is coming back not next turn, but the turn after. Kill him. No, I could KO him. I could also kill him. But I only got 1 ammo, and he's currently not presenting much of a problem. I could rob him. That's pretty good. Alright, those are some good things to find. I think I'll leave the charge back on him for someone else to take maybe next turn. Where does he go again? Here, Derek. Well, I'll peek around this door, I guess. And check this guy out. He's coming to here. Fine, so we can stand on this side of the door and still get through here next turn. Okay. I kind of want to open this door. But I'm worried there could be a camera, or well, there could be a guard looking at it would be the main problem. Guards have +1 armor. Well, we're not going to kill them then, huh? Let's use our... Ugh, I don't want to do that. Let's open the door and see what happens. Okay, good. Alright, we're in Sankaku. Sound bugs everywhere. Okay. I don't really want to bring Banks in here this turn because there could be a guard patrolling through the area who would cause trouble. But I bet if she stood, like, here, she'd be fine. No guards would patrol this way, because if they were going from one door to the other, there would be a faster route to take. So I think that should be all right. So let's put her right here, and anyone coming in through either door will probably leave her alone. I'll leave everyone else out of this sticky situation. Yeah, will I? Ugh. Yeah. Yeah. Let's just come in here. In an area we know is safe. That's the thing on Expert Plus is take it slow and when exploring new areas. That's the main thing that I've learned compared to like playing on Expert is new areas are super dangerous. I've been playing recently with Archive Prism as opposed to regular Prism. So she has she has a disguise ability where she can dress up as a guard basically for 2 power per turn, and they don't realize she's an agent unless they're standing right next to her. And you can use that to explore a lot more freely. So you got to be really careful. I got to be more careful because I don't have that. I don't have that available to me. All right, I guess let's kill the demon in this. Fine, we'll parasite it later. Or golem it, I don't know, whatever. I was wrong. He comes right through here. Who would take that path? What a terrible patrol path. He's got 8 armor from the stupid... Ugh! Alright, well, we can invisible away, I think is the best plan we have available. You know, we could gradually parasite this guy down, but it's going to be a while. Oh, or we could rewind. Ugh, I hate this game. It's so hard. Oh, I love this game, though. It's so hard. Or we could... Do we have something that disables guys regardless of armor? I know there's this shock trap, and that would work, but like he's not going through a door, so it wouldn't work right now. We could hit him with a couple Buster chips? Who has a Buster chip available? Is it just Rush right now? It is. So she could crack through 4 firewalls, get him down to 4 armor. Who could knock him out in those circumstances? Armor piercing 2. She's got... Well, I don't really want to run. Running would not be great. So she has... Yeah, she has just like armor piercing 2 on this thing, and we don't even have the power for that, so... He's got armor piercing 2. Now, you have armor piercing 3. Which is sort of the best we can do. We could... She obviously can't use the weapon because the guy sees her. I was thinking somebody could run in here, take the weapon from her, and run back, but I'm not sure how that works. This area is noticed, which might mean that he turns to face the area and then just shoots him. I don't think that's what happens, though. So maybe what we do is we get Rush to come in here. Steal from him, I guess. Sure. Or, well, what is her anarchy? It's max. All right. Knock out some of his firewalls. And then we can't golem him because of the null drone. That's exactly what my plan was to not be able to hack him. All right. So I guess we need invisibility as our out here. Okay, so we still have the option of rewinding, remember. I'm going to send Rush out of the room before, or at least to here, before I open the door. The null drone might see her standing there. Yeah, it would have. So anyway, like I said, we've still got... Oh, great, nothing in here. I mean, consoles are great, but... And right now, I really do need the power. Maybe what I do is I shut this door. Oh, so one of the UI things that I added was, see here, it says 14.5 AP. It turns out this is why I couldn't understand how much diagonal movement cost. It costs 1.5 moves, but it never displays half moves for you. So like the first diagonal move costs 2, and the next one costs 1 on a given turn. And so this tells me, like, actually makes sense and I understand what's going on. So that's like one of the 2 UI fixes that I've noticed. There are some others, but I don't really care about them. Oh yeah, look at all this power. Oh, that feels so much better. Yeah, see, now they're all going to go to, like, that room instead of in here, which is nice. But the drone... Yeah, see, if he scans here, he will see people hiding in cover back here is part of the problem. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I guess on this side of the room, he couldn't scan you, but he would just see you, so that's not exactly great either. I guess I'll send Banks first so she can scout what's going on. Invisibility is nice to have. Well, I guess we'll golem this. Someone can hack it, you know, at some point. Okay, I guess we're headed over here. So where can you get to? 1, 2, so you can get to like here, which is safe enough. Okay, fine. Ooh, hello. And we'll parasite this. Worth it for 3. And everyone else, a little bit of a tight spot up here. Might be okay though, right? Like we can come up here, come down here, and like we won't get detected. We don't have a clear path out because the drone is going to investigate there and then see us open that door. We could open the door now. But he would still see us walk out. There's not much point. At least this way, the drone can't see us until he comes in or we're ready to open the door. Might drop a parasite on this drone, too. Yeah. I don't know. 6 turns is a long way away. Maybe just tagging them is better here. There we go. Now we at least can dodge them a lot more effectively. And our hacking skill is fine. Let's just let's take this console. I don't want to send Banks back there with even with the accelerator chip anytime soon. Okay, well, that was kind of a mess, but I think we got out of it well enough that I don't want to spend my rewind on it. So, it's not great, but we'll live with it. I mean, and it would be nice to hack the daemon database, for example, but, you know, right now the null drone is making that impossible even if I wanted to. And having all these guys tagged is just such a help. Like, we can have these two, well... Yeah, if I peek, I won't even see them. But I'm fairly sure, yeah, the drone is like looking up here. So if we open this door, he's gonna come on in and see what's going on. So let's not do that. I maybe could have opened that. No, I didn't. I could have opened the door last turn, but if there were a guard who saw it, then he would come charging out, and we were invisible, not really able to protect ourselves. So I think it was right to wait until this turn, even though it means we missed a chance to parasite these. All right, do these have magnetic reinforcements? No. Yes. All right. So I guess this will be Rush's job. It's a little bit hard to get in there, but we can golem it next turn. So I think the plan is to put a parasite on this, and then next turn we golem the camera and EMP both of these safes, and that gets us into both without triggering the demon. I think it doesn't trigger the demon. I'm not entirely sure how that works. When you have a parasite on something that's been EMP'd and like it goes off after you've already hacked it. I don't know how that works. More safes. Okay. How about this guy? Does have magnetic reinforcements. So we're probably using a buster chip on that. Buster chip of 4. All right. So we got to parasite this one this turn. Is it worth 4 to parasite this right now? We can do it next turn. Well, actually, it's going to cost the same. No, it'll cost 1. It'll cost way less because of seed. Yeah, of course. So let's not do that. The problem is going to be Banks is almost out of moves. I mean, she has 9. Like, that's a whole turn. She's just so fast. I'm used to her having a lot more. And if I open this door, like, something could see us at an inopportune time, but I think I'll do it anyway. Okay, nothing there. Good. And something more we can hack. I do need this in a hurry, though. And we can just wait it out over here, I guess. Nice way to get a bunch more power. Now she has the security pass card. We don't have the exit card, right? This guy is coming back, and that means we want to wait here. That positions us well both to get into this room if these guards move in a way that makes that convenient, or to get back out here if not. I guess we know the null drone will be standing right here, so we're not going that way. One nice thing to know is that null drones are never, I think, EMP resistant. Because if they were, it would be like basically impossible to hack some things if 2 null drones happen to be standing next to each other. I should have spent some power. I didn't realize hacking that console was gonna like completely empty me out. He, yeah, is not. It doesn't. I can't. Can I scroll like? Yeah. Okay. So he's not EMP resistant. Great. So that's always an option you have to deal with null drones is EMP them for a turn. I think it's always an option anyway. In my experience, it's always been an option. So we could put an EMP here and come marching in next turn. But since there is a guy coming in here, yeah, he won't see Banks, so that's fine. He might see Banks if we try to go anywhere, though. Whoa. Oh, I should have. Did I didn't use a buster chip on that, did I? I meant to. Shoot. Okay. Well, we have 20 power. I got to do something. So let's parasite this. Sure. And, you know, we could parasite the null drone, but I'd rather not. have him, like, and it's going to take forever to get him. I don't know. I only get him for an extra turn because of leash, so maybe that's an option. But I'll wait till next turn, at least. Oh, fuck! I didn't move Prism! God. Sorry. Alright, what are we going to do? I was going to put it right here. I just didn't review carefully enough. Okay. Well. Okay. Time for a nap, I guess. We are making a bit of a hash of this, I'm afraid. Not dead yet. I don't know how much this golem costs right now. It might be better to use my freebie on a parasite, but there's nothing I really want a parasite right now. I guess that guy, the protector. Okay, so correct, this guard does not see where anybody is going this turn. That's what I thought was going to happen. And right here, we can put down an EMP1. And there's nowhere we could put it that would be better. This gets both safes and even the laser grid, not that it matters. And there's nowhere I could put it that would get the other safe as well. So there it goes. And I don't really want to get through here right now. So I think it's fine to just have Banks go do the Buster Chip thing I forgot to do earlier. It'll be ready soon for Rush to pick up. You can maybe golem it next turn or something. All right, Prism, what do you got up your sleeve? You got invisibility. You could shoot this guy. That's easy enough. Shoot this guy and then EMP the drone? Oh, that's pretty reasonable, actually. Derek has no better plans. Sure. Interesting. Did that cost me any power? Why didn't that increase the alarm timer? I'm pretty sure. Wait, he has no heart monitor? What? They always have a heart monitor. I guess her... I don't totally understand how anatomy analysis works with non-lethal weapons. I thought it didn't do anything at all, but it looks like instead it works and doesn't cost the power. That seems pretty nuts, if I understand it correctly, and I may not. All right, let's just EMP this guy. Get out of here, you dang drone. We'll paralyze this guy for like forever. And then let's get ready to go. We are into this mission. Okay, how about these guys? Rush is in a great spot. Banks is doing okay, although here would be better. Let's peek in case, yeah, there's no guards showed up. All right. And yeah, we're so far so good. Pretty easy mission. There go my 2 EMPs. Where's that guy going? He's headed up into this area. That's fine by me. I could have, I should have, in fact. Maybe I will now. Put a shock trap on that door. Are there any sound bugs I'm going to run over on my way? Because if not, I might sprint up there, put down a sound bug. Oh, it's dumb. I don't want to do that because this guy will be... Yeah, I'll just walk up here. I'm thinking of putting a shock trap on the door so that when he does wake up, he just gets knocked back out. But I think this area is going to be irrelevant enough by then that I don't want to pay the alarm level penalty for knocking a guard out for no reason. So let's not do that. This drone is knocked out, but it doesn't really matter. And we can safely get through this door next turn, so we'll just hang out. If I hang out right here, I think he would see me, right? As he comes through this way. Yeah. All right, so this is cooldown. All right, so it has no ammo right now. Got it. Let's do banks first, because we're doing some exploring, and it's always good to explore early before you commit to anything, if possible. Great. And I don't think there's ever like anything in here, but there might be. Oh yeah, there is. I've seen stuff, so I'll peek. Okay, great. And would I rather save the parasite for next turn? It would cost less power, of course, but we would get it more slowly. Banks' Buster Chip is going to be ready anyway next turn, so maybe I just won't use it at all. Use a parasite at all, that is. Ooh, that door! I didn't know there was a door there. I probably should have known. Pretty sure. No, I peeked from here, so I couldn't see the doors. Ooh. All right. Well, that's bad planning. Okay, maybe we have to stim, but I'm not sure where we stand to like be safe against either door. It's kind of awkward. Oh, doesn't that guy I knocked out has a chargeback that I didn't take from him because it was sort of awkward to get to carry. And chargebacks are pretty useful to me right now. Maybe I will go back for him. Here, Derek, will you please hold this? Or actually, why doesn't... Derek has less movements. Why? His speed should be maxed, right? Oh, but she has net downlink or something, right? Yeah, okay. So she can get up there just a tiny bit faster than Derek can, and she also has the shock trap available if I feel like using it. All right, let's take the charge back. Yeah, I just don't think it's going to matter. Let's not. And I learned that you actually can pin drones by standing on them, keep them knocked out for longer. I didn't really think that would be possible, but it totally is. Right? It doesn't really make sense, right? But okay. All right, we got the exit card. That's great. Derek will grab it on his way, I guess. And I suppose we can't... It's like you can't drag them like you can drag humans, but okay, whatever. So Prism can't get far enough to be relevant, and Derek wants to pin that drone, so we'll just leave these guys for later. Rush. Loot the safes. The safes are non-critical since we found the exit card. But of course, you know, since they're right there and free for the taking, why not, right? That guy, there's no way he's going to see Rush. Unless, if I'm like up against this wall. If I come down here, he perhaps could. I feel like here he might never, like, yeah, there's no way he ever sees somebody standing here, I don't think. And he's going to be like this, and his line of sight is going to go like there. But it'll be cut off by this thing. Well, I don't totally understand the shadow shapes well enough to make that conclusion. Especially if she's not, like, pressed up against the wall. I think there's something different between, like, they actually are easier to see when they're like this than when they're like this. Like they have to see just some of the square to see them standing up, and they have to see the whole square to see them pressed up against cover or something, maybe? I don't know. At any rate, he certainly can't see her right now. But this is even better, I guess, so why not? It's closer to the safe and more in cover. Okay, so now we just have the question of Banks. She could get spotted by someone coming through this door, and we have no reason to suppose that there's people coming through that door, but equally there could be. We've seen an awful lot of guards so far, so maybe there aren't that many left, but there could be. The thing is, I could stim. I guess here is the place to stand where nobody will ever see you. That's the place I was missing earlier. Okay, so I think it's worth using a stim to recover from the mistake of not noticing those doors, because it saves a pretty awkward scenario that we might otherwise be getting into. You know, it's a shame to use a stim 4 to just move 3 spaces, but, you know, the stim 4 is what we have, so, you know, get the value you need, not the maximum value. Okay, so this is going down next turn. This guy, we could Parasite. That could solve some problems later. Yeah, let's get him. You know, dodging him is great, but, you know, it would be nice to have the option to knock him out as well. Okay, I think we're ready to move on to turn 7. You know what? If this is only turn 6, we're not doing that badly. Like, we've had to KO a lot of guards, but the alert monitor hasn't gone up nearly as much as I would have expected by now. And we've got like all the safes, we've got the exit, we found the goal. We just need the power relay and we'll be in great shape. All right, so nobody came in here. We, quote, wasted a stim. But I think that's fine. How irritating that safes are now alarmed. We could, so if we open this guard will be dispatched over here to investigate, which is fine, but also the alarm level will go up by 1, which is not exactly fine. So that's a thing to consider, but I'd like to see what Banks has available at the shop first, and what demon this is. We could kill the demon, actually, if we wanted. I think that's worth it. 3 power to kill off a demon. That's why we bought Hunter. Now, I gotta remember, as soon as we look at this stupid shop, they're gonna reboot some devices, including perhaps the shop. So it's hard to, like, look at the shop and then go see what your agents have. So I don't know. I should, I guess, because of this stupid UI issue that anyway. I understand that it's like they want that to happen even if you decided to buy nothing, but usually I can't decide just by looking at the thing. I gotta look at it and compare to my characters. So I wish there were a way to look at your characters in some, like, while you're shopping window, but you can't. So I don't know. Everybody has a slot open, an augment slot, and I kind of remember what items we all have. So let's see what we got. Some big weapons, 2 Volt Disruptor 4s, and some garbage weapons. I mean, I don't like Volt Disruptors very much anyway. It's kind of cool that they don't have a cooldown, but especially at the 4 level where you need a charge pack just to use it at all, it's not that exciting to me. Piercing Scanner. We could give that to Prism to match with her anatomy analysis, make it easier for her to get ranged kills. That's like the main thing I might want to buy augment-wise. How about over here? We got a Server 3. I do love servers. I don't know if they're good, but I really love them. And a Cloaking Rig 2 is also an upgrade for somebody. I think, in fact, that it is worth buying the Portable Server 3 right now and deploying it right where Banks is standing. Plus 2 power per turn for the rest of this mission is great. This is, you know, with the Modulate 2.0, this is a mission where we really want power. So I think that's a great use of of a purchase. And I would like a piercing scanner for Prism, as I said. I would maybe like torque injectors for somebody. I love torque injectors. And like, I don't know, Derek or Prism or somebody can upgrade their cloaking rig. But the only thing that Banks needs to buy right now, she could buy a charge pack for her stim actually, which I think is totally worth doing. All right, so first we're buying a portable server. And you know what? Let's buy this. I don't. I hate that you get encumbered just for filling up this slot, even if you like immediately take the thing out of your slot. And like normally you can just put a thing on the ground, pick up the thing you want, use it, then pick the thing up off the ground, which again is something that I wish you didn't have to do. But in this shop interface where something bad is going to happen as soon as I close the window, I can't just buy the charge pack, use the charge pack, buy the portable server. Can I? I can't like click on this stim and say charge it. It would try to sell it. So let's just buy the charge pack and get a little bit encumbered to avoid the problem of the thing. Yeah, I think it just rebooted itself. Maybe. No, it didn't. Okay. But this camera did, and that safe did, all of which is fine. We can have Rush run through here, and then like we can parasite these two things for next turn or something. And this safe, I don't mind leaving for later, when the alarm, safe's being alarmed demon is over. Oh, speaking of which, no, we got this safe. Good, good. Did it like, oh, it has something that we didn't pick up though, right? So that's interesting. Will the alarm go off when I do this? I've already opened the safe and it's marked as like nothing left in it. Right, it doesn't have the please loot me. But there is something left in it that I wanted Derek to pick up. The exit key card, that's right. So I don't know exactly what's going to happen there. But okay, so let's have Banks charge up her stim before I forget. This is the stim, we are charging it. And there, fine. So now if we wanted, we could buy the other stuff. But I'm just going to deploy the server here. Now, someone who walks through this door is going to see that server. But someone coming from here or here won't. So I think this is fine. This guy we can like KO if we have to or something. I don't know. Okay, that did alert someone. What if I do it again? Well, if I'm going to do it again, let's have Derek do it, because he's the one I want to actually pick it up. That didn't. Okay. So that's exciting to know. And that actually is, like, okay, it gets this guy out of the way. He's going to come back up this way, and then we can sneak around him. Right? Like, in fact, he's looking at the wall, so we could hide right here if we wanted. We could just go past him, actually. That's pretty cool. We just go by right now. There's this camera to contend with, which is a little irritating. Additionally, things that could happen, Derek could give his transport beacon to Prism, and then he could stay there pinning the drone for a little while longer, and then eventually teleport to her. That's always a fun trick. We could open this safe, but again, there's no reason to. Yeah, I think we'll do that little transit beacon trick, I think. So what can she, like, give to him? A charge pack, I guess, or something? In exchange for, yeah, okay. So let's drop, so we're having to do this to avoid encumbering anybody, right? What an annoying, quote-unquote feature. Here you go, take the exit card. Oh, no, take the transport beacon. I'll take this, so I have a weapon to work with. You take the exit card. And then, he can pick up the thing there in a sec. What is it again? It's the charge pack. Okay. Let's peek just in case he's looking at us, but no, as predicted, he is not. Are these lethal or what is the deal? I don't know. Doesn't really say. So from here, we would have 4 moves and a half. It doesn't get us anywhere very good. I think I'll just wait right here. How far can Rush get? She can get out of this room, so we don't have to worry about this thing quite yet. But I think I do want them both hacked for next turn. So that's 2 parasites. Fine. Actually, if I'm doing that, I should have parasited this one, and goleming this one, I guess, is a little bit more expensive. It would allow us to get out here this turn, but I think where we're standing is fine-ish. And I'll put Derek back on this drone. And pick up the charge pack. Derek has been not making a lot of progress this turn. Banks, where to? We got the server down, right? Yeah, okay. Set up this way then. There's a guy right there. And he is going to a troubling place. Why is he going there? What? Nobody ever saw anything here. Oh, they're doing the change the guard patrols thing. Ugh. I've been playing some games before, back on the sort of easier settings of what happens before when one just activates more cameras. I forgot they changed the patrols. We could stand right here and he wouldn't see us. He would see us next turn, but that's something we can cope with next turn. Right? Banks, you have an EMP ready or anything? She will next turn. So that's how we'll cope with it. Yeah, just knock him out. Get stuffed, you stupid null drone. Meanwhile, I guess Banks just continues to wait right here. Because I can't really get her anywhere better. Here kind of works. It's a little, but it's not where I want to be. I want to be right here to put down the EMP, so. And I think we'll just parasite this thing. Wow, we're running low on power. I'm glad I have access to that thing, the server. And I think that's going to do it for the turn. Hello, Mr. Noldrone. Nice to meet you. Alright, so Rush has no invisibility and no EMP, and she does have a Buster Chip, which could sort of deal with this guy, but not very effectively. We'll just... we don't want Derek standing in here anymore. So let's come back here, since he can sort of screw around in this area while we wait. And pin this guy. Why not? Alright, Banks, your turn to see what's going on in here. Oh, no, you have that EMP to deal with, right? Yeah, that reaches. But let's try to EMP a few more things if we can. Make sure to stay, like, within range where you can still get that guy. Oh my god, are you kidding me? I think I'm going to pass on this, thanks. Oh, well, I was thinking it was a data uplink thing. Maybe a power relay would be fine. Right, that's one of the, there's 2 of these, you activate them both, and then it opens a room where you can sell 15 power. I don't know if I'm going to have 15 power, honestly, but, you know, that's could be nice. On the other hand, it's secured by Null Drone, so maybe not. Oh, that means there's another Null Drone up in that area. Well, maybe... Do I want... I'm always kind of sad about EMPing null, drones, null or not, because it alerts them when previously they were not. So I think I'm going to go ahead and just do this. I don't know if I'm going to get any other drones or not, but I'm about to leave the area where we would be hitting that. Aha! Oh, I'm a genius. Oh, so good! And it's not identically reinforced, so I can just go in there and grab it. The question is, though, these doors are both open, which worries me, because, so drones don't close doors when they're done going through them. And so I see 3 opened doors, which means drones have been going a lot of places. It could all just be this one drone. He could, like, have had a patrol path from... Well, I guess it couldn't be, because he came down this way. He couldn't really have had a patrol path that covers these 3 doors. Yeah. So, okay. We know there's another null drone in the area anyway. What I'm going to do is I would love to come over here and get this power, but I'm worried about a drone sneaking up on us. So instead... Oh, there he is. Got him. Where are you going? Okay, he's just on patrol. That's fine. That's fine. But we're going to wait here, pick this thing up next turn, because the MP is going to knock it right out. And we'll just send Prism on our way. This drone's not a concern at the moment. So we've basically got everything we need, right? Let's peek. No cameras, that's nice. We've got a bunch of safes, 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got this thing. And we got the nanofabricator. And we found the exit card, and we found the power relay, or power cell, or whatever it is, the thing in this gigantic safe that you need to be allowed to leave. So I don't mind leaving everything else on the ground just to get out of here. It's kind of a mess. So that means, what did we want? We wanted to get Prism an augment, and we wanted to get Prism a better cloaking rig. So it seems like we should take Prism in here. But Derek has no particular need, oops, for any of that. So let's just, there you go, Derek. Whenever you need to, you got an escape route. All right. Okay. Everything looks good. I don't know if we're making that null drone mad or not. I don't think so. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nah, no way. So that's good. We're not angering the null drone. It means we aren't getting this power console, but that's fine because we're leaving, right? So we even have a free parasite for a change. Isn't that nice? So let's take this, I guess. And maybe Prism can grab it, or Rush, or somebody while we're on the way out. It's not too far out of the way. That should do. All right, let's go. Okay, we found another camera. Yeah, he found a downed drone. Sure. Where are you going next turn? That's my question. He's going to that safe because it was alarmed when we opened it. Okay. Banks, help yourself. And let's... I can't hack that because there's a null drone. I wanted to see what was over there. Because if there's an easy safe, like, I'll take it. Alright, you know what I'll do? I'm going to just pin this drone for a while, because I don't think anybody else is coming down here. And, oh, let's rob him. Yeah, steal. Oh, an accelerator chip. How nice. And I'll have Prism go shopping, and probably pick up the server as well. Are there any sound bugs in the area? I don't see any. You could sprint. Right. Yeah. Nobody's going to hear it. Well, let's maybe. Anyway, we wanted the piercing scanner. That's a first. I don't often buy piercing scanners, but I think it's a good synergy with the anatomy analysis. So buy piercing scanner. Yep. Install. And let's just get a better cloaking rig. And I mean, we could sell the old one, or we could give it to Rush. I don't know. Rush kind of has enough stuff on her plate. I don't know. Let's see what Banks can find out before we go, though. Right, there's that guy still, sort of as expected. Oh, there's. I take it back. This one's a camera drone. Peek. Yeah, I'm not messing with that room. And I'm probably not messing with this room either, to be honest. But let's see. Yeah. Oh, there's the safe. I found the safe. We could go. We could do it. Banks' cloak is almost off cooldown. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. I'm a little bit concerned about that plan. But everything else seems to be basically under control. Is that drone still KO'd because the other guard is standing on it? I can't tell. There's like no room for all this stupid. The pop-up is too large. But alright, whatever. So, I don't know, shut the door? Well, maybe come up here. Shut this door. Yeah, there you go. That's a smart thing to do. Open this one, peek around again, so we will be apprised of any movements in this area. Nothing bad is happening on the security timer anytime soon. I think we got time. There's like a whole area over here that I forgot about. Wow. Alright, do we want anything else here? I don't think so. Do we want the server? Nah, we can pick it up later. Wow, kill the null drone. No thanks. I don't really want to run over there, though. Maybe I'll just have Rush, like, sort of saunter over there. And send Prism back to babysit this drone. I think that's going to do it, except for the parasite on this thing. Anything else to parasite right now? Nah. So one thing about recording my whole monitor like I'm doing now is that I can't easily switch to OBS to see like how long the video's been going, which is what I was doing before. Just sort of all tabbing away. You know, probably not a big deal, but it does mean that the video might get a little bit long without me noticing. Uh-oh. Woohoo, camera. Camera with 3 firewalls. Alright, anything else? Woo! Another camera. Okay. There's the power supply. I'm starting to think I don't want this safe that bad. I mean, we get invisible in there. You know, that's great. You know, that's why they call us Invisible Ink. But I don't know. We'll see. Let's get back to Banks in a minute. Let's see what Rush has found. There's the other access thingy, and the usual nanofab. Got 3 firewalls, which we can pop through easily with Rush. This thing also has 3 firewalls, which are not so easy to get through. But, I mean, I have the power to sell. I think it's like, I keep forgetting. You guys can see my cursor. I don't have to come back to this mode so you can see the weird rectangular prism I'm dragging around. I can just point up here. I think the power relay station, is in fact, this is it. It's right here. Well, I mean, Banks can just open security doors. Whew. I guess we could do that. I mean, Banks has a Cloaking Rig 3. So... can Banks make it back up here? Not quite, huh? I mean, she could stim. But there doesn't seem to be any urgency to get that right away. We just have Rush crack this open. Parasite the Nanofab. Yeah, I think we can do it. Let's get ambitious, shall we? And see what happens. Maybe something real bad is going to happen. All right, I'm glad we have this guy pinned. Wait a minute. It says he's rebooting, but also that he's pinned. I'm not altogether sure what's going to happen here. Is he, like, KO'd for 1 still? What's the deal? It says KO'd for 1. All right, I think that is a trick, and we still got him. He's KO'd for a turn. And next turn, the Sace will go off alarm. So we can maybe head up there or something. It's going to be a little while, because Rush can't get to her thing in time. You know what? I'll go ahead and spend... Not Rush. Banks. Banks. Her name is Banks. Can't get to this in time. But I think it's fine to use a stim for that, so that Rush is freed up next turn. There we go. Got it. Okay, well, all the things I thought I wasn't going to do this mission, it looks like I'm trying to do anyway. I've sort of forgotten how far this camera could see, but I don't think it was all the way up here. So let's just go like this. Yeah. And next turn, we'll march on in with Banks. And I think we'll use invisibility to clear up this area, and then just walk to the exit. Derek is still, like, not being super useful. Where are these guys going? Preparing to hunt. All right, so we don't know exactly where he's going, but he's not going there right now. We don't need the pass card anymore. Rush can carry on over here. Should have stopped here. There could have been a camera right here. You never know. Is that okay? So this door is open, which means I gotta be careful of drones when I come in. They might be looking. How's her EMP? And which of these? The cameras have magnetic reinforcements, but the safe doesn't. Wow, this thing has a lot of firewalls, huh? Well, I guess we'll be using invisibility anyway, so who cares about the cameras? Yeah, that's my plan. We might have to invisible past the drones, but I don't think so. I'm kind of regretting having thrown Derek's transport thing. It would be nice to have it handy right now, so I could just toss it into this room for him to grab the safe. Yeah, right now I don't have anyone who can get that safe. But I think it'll be easy enough to get on the way out. No rush. Still no one has guessed where Derek is, which is nice. He's sort of at... No, he's not really at their mercy. I mean, he can get up whenever he wants. Oh, I couldn't have peeked last turn because this thing needs to be hacked as well. But I couldn't really do it. How long till this is off cooldown? Like, next turn? That's amazing. Let's parasite it, I guess. Let's stand here just in case there's like a drone looking. We're going to move real carefully until we have accounted for both drones. There it is. Okay, neither of them are looking. What's their patrol path like? That guy's patrolling to right here. Okay, fine. This guy's patrolling to somewhere around here. Okay, fine. At any rate, we're going to be in here, so that's no trouble. And we don't have any power gain per turn, right? Are we going to pick up any power from... Oh, we do have 2 power from the portable server. So it would be nice to spend a little bit of power right now, if we can find anything productive to spend it on. And I think goleming this is productive, right? We're still going to have to golem it a bit next turn. We're going to break 4, 5 firewalls automatically, so yeah, we want to golem. All right, what is everyone else doing with their turns? Prism is still occupied. Rush would love to go shopping, but we don't really have the power to spare. We'll golem it next turn, and then it'll be ready. So I guess that means just wait right here. Derek's still doing nothing. Okay. Done. Yeah, it looks like we've finished scouting the area. Oh, they've raised the firewalls. Ah, I forgot about that. All right, well, that's too bad. We'll have to go on this a bit then, apparently. And I do want to golem this before I golem the shop. Although, what's Prism's deal? How much power do we get here for this thing? 1 power for hacking a thing. So we're about to hack a thing, so we'll get 1 power, which means we won't overflow. There we go. And now we definitely are not overflowing. How much money do we get for all this? 660. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, they are staring right at this door, so we're not going through now. This thing... How long till this is off cooldown? 2 turns. That's not next turn, but the one after. Okay. Everything still seems to be basically under control, except this one guard who we can knock out whenever we feel like. So I'm happy with that state of affairs. I still don't know who is going to loot that safe. I'm thinking maybe Derek is just, like, he's got an opening now, right? Nothing's coming anywhere near him. Nothing can see him. Yeah, let's just go. See you later, guard. What kind of guns he got? Alright, it's not lethal. We did search that guy. Okay. Alright, I mean, this this mission started off pretty bad, I gotta say. But we ended up not using a rewind at all. So I feel okay. I mean, well, you know, knock on wood. We could be using a rewind any second now. Things could get nasty. But right now they look all right. The main problem, I think, might actually be Rush getting back to the exit. I don't know. We'll see. Drop your pass card. We don't need it. I think banks should be all right. All the troublesome guards are tagged. So they're pretty easy to cope with. Oh, yeah, this is ready again? Sure, hack that too. I love Buster Chips when Modulate is up. So what do we got? What do we got? Predictive Brawling? No thanks. No thanks. Nope, nope. All right, don't want... charge packs are pretty good. I mean, charge packs? Yes, no? How many charge packs do we have right now? 1. All right, I'll take a second charge pack. Oh, that guard Derek was standing on had one. God, I keep forgetting. No, wait, because... No, we totally did take his charge pack, and we gave it to Derek. That's the one we're holding. Okay, great. I don't know if you guys have been shouting at me about that since the beginning of the video when I first said he had a charge pack that I forgot. You know, if so, I hope you enjoyed it, because that's going to happen a lot. I will forget things. I don't know if standing here would be safe. I think it wouldn't. Even if I thought it would, I think it would be a good idea not to do that. And yeah, we can knock this guy out whenever we feel like it, so I think this is fine. In fact, Overwatch, just in case for some reason he goes in there. These drones have all departed. So in we go. Yep, as predicted, they're up there. And now it's just this safe giving us trouble. So let's come along this way. See if we can see, yeah, all right, it covers up to there, but not here. Makes sense. And this has 5 firewalls, but next turn we can break through 4 more, and next turn we can cloak, so that lines up perfectly. We'll just wait right there. And, I don't know, discard is the only problem left, I think. I think we got him handled. Nothing else we wanted in the shop. Gonna have a way through that. Okay, cool. They should have noticed this downed guard by now, right? Like there was a drone standing on it. But I think maybe drones don't care about downed guards. I'm not sure how that works. This has 4 firewalls. We have a buster chip that breaks through 4 firewalls, and it's not on cooldown, so we cloak. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't making some dumb decision. Hack, safe. Open, safe. Oh, stuff, all right. Not super keen on this buster chip because it's encumbering her, but there's nothing really dangerous right at the moment. So let's go. Let's take it. I think I had a free Parasite last turn that I didn't even use, come to think of it. I don't know. Or free Golem or whatever. Let's, Parasite the Null Drone? I don't know. Seems kind of pointless. But if anything hackable is going to provide a threat somehow, I think it'll be that guy. So let's do it. How much power do we get from this? 12. Wow. Let's kill this demon? Sure. Alright, there's that guard still. Still providing no real threat. Pretty soon, I think he's going to see this transport beacon. Which means we are going to have to bash his head in a little bit. He's got 1 armor. Can we bust through 1 armor? We can. We'd even shoot him, but I'd rather not. Rather just save the, not ammo, but the thing with the longer cooldown time. Just pop him right in the jaw. Before anything awkward happens. Who's going to pick up the portable server? I guess it's going to be Prism next turn, because Banks will probably step on the drone. All right, that looks like the turn. Banks, you can get up there, am I right? What? Oh, man. She's got to go all... I thought this thing was by the doorway, but it's totally not. All right. Well, that's a bit longer than I would have liked. Fortunately, I left this door closed, so it's easy to get in. Wow, what a walk. In that case, I'll have Rush hand the charge back off to Prism. Here you go. And get the server herself. And we'll just drag this guy to the exit with us. So the other UI tweak that all right, so they're still not adding more guards. All right. The other UI improvement that was added by the mod that I installed is that you can operate doors while carrying bodies. So you don't have to keep hitting drop, pick up, drop, or the opposite or whatever. And it just automatically does the drop pickup thing for you, basically. It animates. Here, I'll even show you. So I'm up here, right? So first of all, it let me walk through the door while carrying a body, and I think it used to just not let you do that. You had to drop the guard, open the door, pick up the guard, walk through the door, drop the guard, close the door, pick up the guard, and then this way I just walk through. But if you actually manually operate the door, like I'm going to say open door, and it goes bloop, 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 and picks them back up. Still kind of annoying to have to sit through all that animation, but it's way better than having to press the buttons to do it yourself. Uh-oh, I guess I should go pick that up. In one of my other games, I now have a Derek who cannot teleport because I left the level while his teleporter was sitting on the ground, and it was like, there are assets still in the field. Are you sure you want to leave? And I was just like, yes, yes, yes. Like I didn't read what it said or anything. I was like, yeah, I want to leave. Of course I want to leave. I said leave. But the asset still in the field was Derek's teleporter, and like, it doesn't normally prompt you, are you sure you want to leave? I was just like, yeah, of course, whatever it's asking me, I'm sure the answer is yes. And it wasn't. So that was a little bit sad. Let's just keep goleming this guy. Yeah, get golemed. I would love to hit up like a server farm or something and get some better programs. But it looks like we're all set to go here. And that's good. I was worried that the mission was going to be a disaster because whenever I pick something up after like a bit of a break, I always play a lot worse. I mean, it was just to be expected, right? But I don't know. It's good that we got through. We got all the objectives. We didn't even waste any resources at all, actually. No rewinds used, no ammo spent. We grabbed all optional objectives and looted every guard, i.e. that one guard. And we bought some stuff, and we're out of here. We spent a lot of money, but that was the point. See, and it didn't warn me, are you sure you want to leave? So that means I didn't leave anything behind. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed that new episode with the slight improvements of like the mouse cursor. Basically, it's the main thing that you guys can see. And I hope it's not too choppy. It looks choppy when I'm like recording my desktop or something, but for just this game, it seems all right. Anyway, I'm going to look over the footage and then decide what to do with the next episode. So you might or might not still be seeing the mouse cursor next time. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.